Hi, I'm back with a Chit Chat video on my day. Um, when I was filming this the first time, it was still Wednesday, but my fan, it was 82 degrees in the state, and so I had my fan on because it was still kind of warm, and it was awfully loud. It was super loud, and I'm like, okay, I don't like that, so I redid it. So, my day started out, I was going to go to Walmart to pick up a phone card for my dad. I've been doing that for him for a while now, because because sometimes they're hard to figure out, some of those automated system things, and so he gets a little frustrated, and I'm like, he goes, how do you do it so fast? And I'm like, well, I just wait for him to finish everything to determine what I need and what I don't need. And so I spend a lot of time saying no. I'm like, I spend a lot of time saying no, 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 and then finally, the yeses on things like the phone number and the phone card, that kind of thing. And so I didn't get the chance to go to Walmart. And so I'm like, wait, watch, we're gonna end up at Dollar General. And we have two Dollar Generals near us. We have a first one. We were all so excited when we found out the first one there's gonna be Dollar General near us. And that lasted for probably about 5 minutes. Because that Dollar General, it's still kind of new. And the place is like, it looks dirty, it looks old, it looks outdated. There were carts everywhere full of stuff, boxes that were unopened full of stuff, shelves were empty. You can't find the employees, they're always trying to find each other. Lines would be backed up for miles in that store. I mean, you get done shopping and have to find the end of the line, and you'd end up in the baby aisle. And then finally they find somebody to come up and help, and then those lines would be backed up, and finally they got the lines, to where there's a second person, but then those lines end up being backed up. I don't know how many times you see somebody either leave the line and just go ahead and be like, I'm not gonna shop here, or you see somebody turn around and walk back out when they saw the lines. And so I was like, so that one we don't really go to as much. A lot of us have kind of given up on it. Like every now and then one of us will go in there and tell everybody else about it. And then the second Dollar General, it was built on the where we used to live, over in that area. And it's like, of course, you build one after we move, you finally get some businesses over there. And so everybody was so excited. So it's still new. They're organized. You find the employees. They usually have stuff. I don't think I've gone in there and not found what I was looking for, or found something to buy. And I started going to Walmart to get the phone cards because Dollar General started telling all kinds of like rules. The first time I went in and bought one, they didn't say, you had to have cash, you couldn't use your card, you couldn't do this. So the first time I got one, I did it by itself because I didn't need anything. And the person brought it up, I took it home. 3 months later, when it was due again, I went in again, and all of a sudden the person was like, you have to buy, I believe she had to buy something with it. So I'm standing there like, what am I supposed to buy? So of course, you're standing in line, you're trying to figure out what to buy. And then the next time I went in, I was told you couldn't use your card to buy the phone card. You had to have cash. So of course I didn't have cash. So I'm standing there trying to figure out what to buy at the register once again with cash. And how to get cash. Because like I said, it's changed. Like one time it was you had to buy something with it. One time it was you had to have cash. You couldn't use your card. And then I remember this one guy was looking at me like I was crazy because I'm standing there trying to get cash. And he's like, why are you getting cash? I can ring it up. Why can't you use your card? I think it was that same guy that was like, why can't you use your card? Why do you need cash? Why do you need to buy something? And so every time I went in there, it changed with each employee. And so I was becoming irritated and frustrated. And it's like, okay, this is it. I'm going to Walmart. Where, I go into Walmart, I know where, like, what I need. I go in there, I can pick up cat cans, cat toys, cat treats. I can go down the hand sanitizer aisle. I can go pick up ibuprofen, allergy pills if we need those. I can hit up the food. the grocery side and pick up food we need, snacks, things like that. I can pick up a book, I can pick up things that I need or want versus going to Dollar General and going, I really don't need ink pens, but okay. I don't need a pack of gum, but okay. I don't really need a notebook at this moment, but I'll buy it. I really don't need this, really don't need that. Sometimes I started trying to find things that I think I might need versus just grabbing something to get the card to be used. And so it's just becoming really frustrating with going to Dollar General. And I prefer, like I said, going to that second one. But going into Dollar General, I stopped doing that. So in the future, in June, when it's due again, I'm hoping to go to Walmart or maybe the second Dollar General. I don't know if I'll be able to because they'll be doing a lot of construction. They currently are. So may or may not be able to access that place. So I'm hoping Walmart, maybe my grocery store. I saw where they were now selling them. But I don't know if I'll be able to buy them between a certain time because, gift cards and things like that. So I don't know if the phone cards count. I may have to ask them about that. And if they don't, if I can buy it, I might start buying them when I grocery shop. But we went into the Dollar General, and I get over there, and of course they have no cards. That the one I needed. They had no cards. The one I needed wasn't there, and so they had two choices. I forget what the second one was, but the one I grabbed was $39.99, and on the things it was saying, of course they needed to buy some more, they need to order some more. And to something about, I think, the activation code on your receipt or something, and I'm like, activation code on your receipt. I'm like, what happened to the scratch thing? Because I flipped it over and I'm like, there's no scratch thing on it. What happened to that? And then I found out there was $39.99, and on the other side of it, there's a $99.99, I believe it was, as well. And I'm like, oh, goody. So I get to the front. I grab this pack of Starburst because I couldn't think of anything, and I couldn't find anything, and it's just like, so I just grabbed the Starburst from the Easter aisle. And then I went to pay for it, and it rang up. And the girl goes, why is it ringing up twice? And I went, oh yeah. I'm like, there's $39.99 and then the $99.99. I told her I said, I want the $39.99. So she fixed it, and at first I was like, it's not doing it. I was like, oh no, it's not doing anything. It's not changing it. And then it finally went down to the price I needed. And then I'm like, hopefully this works, because I have no idea how this activation code, where it's at on the paper. So I found it on the receipt. And so the first time I did it, I couldn't see the numbers very well because, like, the 4 looked weird. I'm like, is that a 4? So I turned the flashlight on my phone and called it back and did it again, and I could see the numbers, so I was able to do that. And so my dad's phone got done. And other than the activation code, it was pretty easy, like, it usually is. Like I said, is this the right number? Yes. Do you have a phone card? Yes. Do you want to do this? No. And that kind of thing. Do you want me to repeat the stuff to you? Yes. So I can make sure I got, like, the date and stuff, so it's not due again until June. And so I'm like, I hope they're not changing that to all of them cards, because that's just weird to have to find it on the receipt with a million numbers and all kinds of stuff on there. But it was easier than I was expecting. I was hoping it would work. I was a little disappointed they didn't have the one I wanted. And so I was like, ugh. And then it was, we were able to open up the windows today, so the cats got to listen to the noises outside, and the breeze came in, and everybody got to sit in chairs and watch the outside from the windows, and it was 82 degrees, so like I said, I had my fan on when I did the first video, and it was super loud in the background, so I was like, I better just do this again. And so that's kind of how my day went on that. And then I took a nap because I ended up being woken up super early. And then I'm supposed to go out with Carol antiquing maybe on Thursday, which would be the day I'm posting this video. So I may or may not get anything, but I might do a video talking about it. My dad had to go to Ace Hardware to pick up something. He was like, I'm going to Ace Hardware, I'm picking something up, because he's going to try and fix the porch here. And so I was like, okay. And so he was like, so he's going to be trying to fix the porch here pretty soon. because the top of it's kind of having issues. So hopefully that'll get fixed and we won't have to worry about the porch, the roof of it anymore. And I think that's it on my day. I think I'm gonna wrap it up and go to bed, and so I can get ready for tomorrow, or today, Thursday. Thank you for watching. Bye.